Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
First, a word from this month's sponsor, Ethico.
In the delicate arena of compliance, every conversation matters. Traditional methods can leave callers feeling unheard, but Ethico changes the game. Our empathetic interview technique reshapes compliance calls into powerful, compassionate interactions, ensuring no crucial detail is missed. It's about creating a conversation that matters, that resonates, that makes a difference. Be the change in your compliance approach. See the transformation for yourself at ethico.com/CPN. Book a demo, try our free ROI calculator, and explore the white paper by Tom Fox, The ROI of Compliance.
The Daily Compliance News for June 18, 2024, the All Wall Street Journal edition. And the reason for today's title, all of our stories come from the Wall Street Journal. First up, from the Finance and Regulation column, it appears Elon Musk and the SEC on a collision course again. Regulators have once again accused Elon Musk of fraud over a possible buyout that never happened. Now they are in a position to make similar allegations over one that did, and that, of course, is his purchase of Twitter, which he has now renamed X. Musk and his closest advisors were told not to, or rather brushed off compliance with a rule that requires him to reveal his ownership once it passed 5% of Twitter shares. You have to ask the question, do laws even apply to Elon Musk? We'll see. Next up, from the Wall Street Journal sports section. And it is about a Major League umpire, Pat Hoberg, who has been suspended for gambling. This is a really troubling story. And indeed, Hoberg is so well thought of as an umpire, he's called Perfect Pat and had a sparkling reputation. But it's heartbreaking to the umpire nerds of America, as the MLB announced last week it had disciplined him for violating the sport's gambling rules, and he'll be sidelined while he appeals. The specifics of the punishment nor the exact nature of the offense were not released, and the investigation did not find any evidence that games worked by Hoberg were compromised or manipulated. But when the umps are gambling, you know nothing good is going to happen of it. Next up, from the Wall Street Journal Risk and Compliance Journal, Dylan Tokar reporting that an Oregon freight forwarder has been hit with an export ban in what officials say is a warning to companies to heed restrictions on the shipment of sensitive technologies to countries the U.S. considers a national security threat. The Commerce Department said it was imposing a 3-year export ban on U.S. go-by after the Portland-based company failed to improve its compliance with U.S. export laws following a 2021 settlement. And our final story, also from the Wall Street Journal, reports that the U.S. Surgeon General is considering a warning on social media sites that using them may be hazardous to your health. For those who are old enough to remember the ban on, or the warning rather, on cigarettes, it's propitious. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.